we go. Okay, so everything is now up and running. Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We have all the necessary regulatory licenses and approvals to do this kind of business. So any financial services business, if you want to be involved, you need to have the necessary licenses. If you want to check out our credentials, please go to the water cooler there as you came in. We've got all our licenses and approvals that we need to conduct this kind of business. It also should give you some kind of comfort that we're not some fly-by-night organization, some cowboys here trying to make a quick buck. We are heavily regulated. So the Financial Services Board, the insurance regulators, they're all looking over our shoulder, making sure that everything we do here is above board. So I'd just like to introduce you to our team. And I haven't done this presentation for quite a while now, so I don't know what gets said. But I know Rob and Brendan usually battle it out between who's the best looking, and from the order of best looking to least good looking, and is it based on height and appearance, or if they are slating us, the accountants on this side. I never know what's getting said, but now since I get to do this presentation, I can give you the full truth. We do have a team of chartered accountants. So we've got Brendan, we've got myself, and we've got Stacey. We are registered chartered accountants. We're really proud of the financial skills that we do have on this team. As I said, we are dealing with people's money, so we really are proud of the financial skills that we've got. Brendan has a lot of skills and experience in the insurance industry, has started other successful insurance businesses in his career, and even with his family, they have a long track record of starting successful businesses. As I said, I'm a chartered accountant, and I don't do this presentation often, so you can relax. You're not going to get the hard sell. All I can do is give you the facts and the information about this business. I come from a banking background. I've got a long history in the financial services industry. And then we've got Stacey, who's also a chartered accountant, and she helps me in the finance. So my role and function is really all the finance, risk, compliance areas of the business. Then we've got Jane. If you come to the offices, there's a good chance that you'll see Jane at the reception desk. She's the face of DuePoint, the smile of DuePoint. We're glad to have her back. She's been visiting her family overseas in the UK, so if you notice a bit of an accent, or it's a bit thicker now from spending that week at home, really glad to have her back. She's got a lot of experience in this business. She's built these channels here in South Africa and in the UK. And then we've got Rob, who's our designer. So everything that looks so good about DuePoint is because we've managed to get Rob on board. He used to run his own digital marketing agency, so we're really proud to have him on board with the skills and knowledge that he brings in terms of the marketing and experience in that field. So the question is, why DuePoint? What is DuePoint all about? So I just want to start this presentation by really painting the picture of where we find ourselves in the economy. And I don't think there's been much good news in the South African economy for a very long time. I mean, since we've had the global financial crisis in 2008, I think it's kind of been flat or downhill from there. What we see is the number of retrenchments, the number of businesses closing, the level of debt that people find themselves exposed to just seems to be getting higher and higher and higher. So people are not stable in their jobs. They're not earning enough to make ends meet. And we see every year there's more matriculants entering into the labor force. There's a real battle with people being able to be absorbed. So if you have a job, we don't want you to quit your job to come join us here at DuePoint. A job is a very valuable commodity. In fact, we want you to look at DuePoint as something that you're going to be doing in your part-time, and I'll take you a little bit through that later. But what we do find, as I said, people are not making ends meet, or they're finding themselves in a situation. You remember when you were young and you had these big dreams, by the time I'm 30, I'm going to be here. By the time I'm 40, I'm going to be here. By the time I'm going to be 50, I'm going to be here. And we don't find ourselves reaching those goals because of the state of the economy. Over and above that, we have this four-letter word, which is debt. And this is also just because of the state of affairs. Once you start earning your salary, you can now get yourself some loans. And we find South Africans love their credit cards. You need to be able to borrow to buy your property, to buy a car. Not many people I know can afford those things cash. And then also your salary has to stretch to help you save for those things, those emergencies. And one of the things we also like to just highlight, I mean, if people are not making ends meet, how are you planning for your retirement? Okay. So here are some of the statistics that we dug up from the Fin24 website, and these put into perspective how much you need to save by the time you want to retire. We all talk about this concept of financial freedom. People only really think about that concept when they retire. So they will say, when I retire, I want to be financially free. I want to enjoy my golden years. So what does that mean? If you want to retire with 5,000 Rand a month, you're going to have to save over your lifetime R1 million. And you're going to have to save 800 Rand a month. But how many people can survive on 5,000 Rand a month? Okay, so I don't think that is a reasonable option. You can't survive on 5,000 Rand a month. So you're going to have to start moving up this table. Okay, so but then you're going to have to go from R1 million to 5 million Rand savings if you want to be able to retire comfortably with 25,000 Rand a month income. Okay, and we know from the statistics that people are not getting there. Okay, only about 4% of people retire on the same level that they were when they were working. So only 4%. So what happens to the other 96% of people? They either can't afford to retire and they continue working, or they have to downgrade their lifestyle. They sell their big home, they move into a small place. They sell their cars, or there's a big lifestyle downgrade. We want to help you think about this and plan for that future. So we looked at this and we said, we're a financial services company. There must be a way that we can change our business model, that we can help address this issue in the South African economy. So what we did is we developed the DuePoint system. So the DuePoint system is a system, it's an opportunity that enables you to join us. We contract with you and you become what we call a wealth engineer. So what does becoming a wealth engineer mean, and what do we believe is in it for you? So I'm sure the person that invited you said there's a fantastic opportunity that has an income earning opportunity. So that is correct. If you want to partner with us here at DuePoint, there is an income earning opportunity for you. We offer you the opportunity to, as I said, partner with us, and we reward you for the work that you do. So it's a extra income, it's a recurring income. And because we run this as a financial services business, and it's based on a monthly recurring debit order premium, every month that we get paid, you get paid. And I'm going to touch on that a little bit later as well. Another thing that we've designed into the way we reward you is the power of duplication. So we know this is going to be it is a hard journey. Any business that you start is going to be a hard journey, and I want you to think of this as a business. This is not a hobby that you're going to try and start. I really want to think, you must think of this as a business and something that you're going to focus on as a business. But with that, we have the power of duplication. In any opportunity, if you can get that leverage, it can grow your earnings at a faster rate. We offer you that power of duplication. So it's not only on the work that you do. If you be able to build a strong team, if you are able to duplicate what you do with the people in your team, so your earnings can grow through those people as well, and I'll touch on that a little bit later. It's flexi time, okay? So we're not going to set a schedule for you on a Monday morning and say you have to do these many hours. And please remember, you're not employed by DuePoint. So you're totally independent. You do as many hours as you can afford. All that means is the more time and effort that you put in, the faster you can grow, the more successful you can be. If you say, well, I'm going to just do this when I've got some spare time, well, I'm sure I don't have to ask anyone here who has spare time. No one has spare time. We all get up early in the morning, go to work a full day, come home late. So no one's got some spare time. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to allocate some of your other time to make time for DuePoint. But it is on a flexi time basis. Another benefit is that there's no startup capital required. We really believe that this is a risk-free opportunity. So there's no big investment. We're not going to ask you, swipe your credit card outside for the 5,000 Rand joining fee. There's nothing like that. It's really risk-free, and there's no qualification or experience required. So we believe that this is an opportunity that is available to everyone. And what I also want to introduce to you is this concept of building an asset. As I said, you're not an employee of DuePoint's. We don't pay you for the time that you spend. You can spend a little bit of time, you can spend a lot of time. What do we pay you for? We pay you for success, okay? And as you are able to grow this channel, if you grow a sustainable channel, it can continue to pay you, as I said, this recurring income month on month on month. So now you are building something which is an asset, which is one of the only ways really to set yourself financially free is you need to acquire or create assets. Why is that important? Because as I said, you're not trading your time for money. If you get injured and you can't go to work, I mean, I know a lot of people that they work in small businesses. They are either beauty therapists or they work in a hair salon. If they get injured and they can't go to work, they don't earn. When you start building an asset, this can continue to pay you month after month after month if you build a sustainable asset. And the fantastic thing is there's no selling or no stock and there's no distribution. One of the big criticisms that we have of these network marketing or direct selling companies is that, you know, to get in, you've got to go and buy the 10,000 rands worth of stock, and you've got to sell that stock month after month after month to pay for your business. And if you don't sell the stock, you don't make the levels in order to earn the big amounts. So a lot of people end up losing money in those kind of businesses because of that stock. They have to invest a lot of money up front, and it ends up all going stale or stored in their garage, and they end up losing money. As a financial services company, we don't have any of those issues. We are pretty much paperless. You're not going to sign an application form. All of these things are benefits for you in growing your channel. So how does this work? So we've talked about growing this channel, and what is it that you actually need to do for us here at DuePoint? So it all starts with you. We know everyone has got connections or friends or acquaintances or family that they know. We just want you to connect us to those people. So this is you. You go out and you connect us to the people that you know. You can invite them to a presentation. Here in the head office, you can show them our videos on YouTube. You can show them the videos on our USB memory sticks. There's many ways to introduce people to DuePoint. If they like what we do, if they are interested in the opportunity, if they like our products, they sign up and they become part of your channel. You've helped introduce us to those people, and if they take a product and they successfully pay for their product, you can earn a reward for the work that you've done there. So as I said, this has the power of duplication. It's not only the work that you do, but you could potentially be rewarded for all the products that get paid in your entire channel. It started with you. This grows organically. It creates a network, and with that network, we want to reward you for all of those people that you are able to connect here through us to DuePoint. Okay, so what we also really want to focus on is whenever people tell or get introduced to this concept, they say, no, well, we've heard about these things. You know, if you look at any of the financial press or media, they're going to warn you, be careful of those things that sound too good to be true or that ask you to refer or introduce people. Okay, we are not one of those. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So if you are looking for a quick buck, I'm going to have to disappoint you. This is something that is going to take time and effort, and something that you're going to have to build up over time. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. In fact, there's no scheme or anything like that. As I said, we are heavily regulated, and if you can't see the distinction between our business and anything else that you've looked at, please come and talk to me afterwards. I'll be happy to explain how we are legitimate and how we're totally different to anything else that's out in the market. So now I want to tell you exactly how you earn. I've told you if you are able to introduce people to DuePoint, they like our products, they take our products, we will pay you for the work that you do for us, for those successful connections that you make for us. So we have this table here. Our base return is 27 Rand 50. So every time someone that you've connected to us pays for their product, we will pay you a return of 27 Rand 50. Okay? But there is also a multiplier effect. Depending on where you are connected to that person depends on how you earn. And so, for example, if you are the person that directly introduces the person, they join on what we call your first point. On your first point, we multiply your earnings by 200%. So in this example, if you introduce those 5 people, when they pay their products, you can earn 55 Rand off each of those products that get paid. But as I said, we have the power of duplication. We don't want it just to be you on your own. We want you to now go and help those people that you've introduced to also be able to go out and grow the network and introduce other people. So if you are able to successfully duplicate your efforts for all of those products that get sold on your second level, we are able to pay you 55 Rand for those people as well. And then so it goes, the further and further away from you, the less influence you have on those people, so the less you earn and earn and earn. And I think this is a very fair system. I think the first concern that people say or see when they look at a program like this, they say, well, it seems unfair that the people that I introduce, or I feel like I'm going to help that person that introduced me, I'm going to do all the work and they're going to get all the money and the reward. I think that's the first fundamental fear that people have. They almost feel somewhere in the system the reward structure is unfair. It benefits those people at the top and it doesn't benefit the people at the bottom. Well, let me show you why we believe this system is very fair, because as I said, it relates to you. We still want you to earn on all the points that you are able to connect us to. But for example, over here, this person that joins, you only earn 11 Rand from that person. The person that directly introduced them gets the 55 Rand. So isn't that fair? We reward for where the work gets done. So where you've put the work and the time and the effort to introduce someone, you get 55 Rand. Down here, we still want you to earn, but the 55 Rand will go to this person and you'll get 11 Rand. So it's a very fair system. It's not about the money just flowing to the person at the top. We pay, and this is designed to pay for where the work gets done. So think about it as I'm starting my channel from the beginning. You know, don't worry about those people above you. They will be rewarded on the work that they do. You will be rewarded on the work that you do. So then a lot of people come and they say, well, that's great. I understand the 55 Rand and the 27 Rand, but what does that mean? I want to give me an example of what do I need to do and how long do I need to spend and where can I be? So what we did is we developed this example. It's called, we base it on what we call the 3+2 formula. So this is an example of if you follow the formula where you could be with us here in DuePoint. So our first milestone that we say is 6 months. So if you follow 3+2 formula, what does that mean? It means you are able to introduce 3 people in your first month. And why is that important? Because once you've got your first 3 people, then you qualify to earn. So that is your first goal. Find 3 people, you now qualify to earn. So in your first month, 3 people. And then after that, we ask you to just simply find 2 people, 2 people, 2 people. So your goal is every month, I want to find an extra 2 people to add to my channel. Okay, if you can follow that formula, 3 in your first month, 2 every month after that, this is what we estimate you can reasonably be expected to earn. So the first milestone I say is 6 months, 2,500 Rand. Okay, so who's starting to get excited now? I don't see many people get excited at 2,500 Rand. Okay, they say, well, that's one meal for my family, or that's some doctors, lawyers, they charge that per hour. And now I'm only getting 2,500 Rand after 6 months worth of work. Okay, but remember, if you're able to build a sustainable channel, that is going to be 2,500 Rand that comes in month after month after month. So it might have taken you 6 months worth of work, but it's not going to pay you once off. It's going to pay you month after month after month. Okay. And also think about it, you know, what could I do with an extra 2,500 Rand a month? Okay. There's a lot of things that you can do with that 2,500 Rand a month. So at that level, maybe it's paying for your petrol. Maybe it's paying for your children's school fees. Whatever it is at that first stage, you now have 2,500 Rand a month. That's just easing the burden a bit. But push on for another 12 months, adding those 2 people every month, you could be at 9,000 Rand a month. Okay, now we're starting to get a little bit more serious. 9,000 Rand a month after 12 months, that can ease a lot of your burdens. Maybe that's starting to pay for your bond, as I said, paying for your school fees, your groceries, your petrol. And as I said, the fantastic thing about that is next month you get another 9,000 Rand. And the month after that, you've got another 9,000 Rand. So don't think of it as a once-off 9,000. Think of it, I'm growing a sustainable business that's going to continue to pay me month after month after month. So I don't want to spend too much more time on this. I just want to show you that as this business grows, remember, it's going to grow organically, grow and grow and grow, so your earnings will grow and grow and grow. So after 24 months, you'll be on about 27,000 Rand. And now I think you've got some real options. At 27,000 Rand, almost 30,000 Rand a month, now you can make that decision. I enjoy DuePoint more than I enjoy my job. I can now fund my life with my DuePoint earnings, and I can do my DuePoint opportunity full-time because I now have this income coming in. Otherwise, if you enjoy your job, you can now use that 27,000 Rand a month for anything else that you want. Okay, then we say push on for another year, you're on around 46,000 Rand, and then you're going to be on about 60,000 Rand after 4 years, and then after 5 years, we're saying you could be reasonably on, around the 80 to 85,000 Rand mark. Okay, so I'm not going to take questions now. So 85,000 Rand a month. Okay, I think if I asked anyone in the audience who would want another 85,000 Rand a month, everyone's going to put up their hand because that's going to solve all of your problems. Okay, but then I ask, who's going to stay committed to this business for the next 5 years? Okay, and I can guarantee you the drop-off rate is huge. Okay, so you must ask yourself, if I want to be successful, am I willing to do what successful people do? Okay, because you're not going to achieve that level of success without doing what successful people do. And successful people do, they stay committed. They continue month after month after month. So as I said, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. There's no business that you can start that is going to give you 80,000 Rand a month from the beginning. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take energy. And then you know it's real. So if that doesn't excite you, okay, the only thing I can say is that you're going to commit. If you're not prepared to sacrifice the 5 years, okay, are you prepared to sacrifice the next 40 years in your career? Okay, because you're going to be working a full-time job. I don't know many people that end their full-time working careers after 40, 50 years earning 80,000 Rand a month. So all I'm saying is, here is an opportunity that if you want to commit the time and effort, this is what you could reasonably be expected to earn. And as I said, that's just the example. So a lot of people can challenge that and say, you can put up any numbers that you want, it's not real. And I agree, that is just the pure example. But I want to show you some people that are real, some wealth engineers that we do have in the business and where they find themselves. So these are real people who have joined the business. I want to show you that it does work. So here we've got Mlu. He joined us November last year. So he's been with us a couple of months, 6 or 7 months. We said you could be on about 2,500 Rand after 6 months. Okay? 6, 7 months, he's on almost 4,500 Rand a month. Okay? So why is that? Because he's not following the 3+2 formula. He's working harder. He's putting more effort in. But think about this as well, is, are you going to get a 4,000 Rand a month increase in the next 6 months? No. I think our wealth engineers realize that, and they say, if I want my 4,000 Rand a month increase, DuePoint is that opportunity. And here we have the evidence. His channel now is worth 10,000 Rand a month. If all his products pay, that is what he can earn. We know that there's a challenge with people paying, so he may not earn that 10,000 Rand this month, but he's definitely going to earn more than his 4,500 Rand he earned last month. Then we've got Zonge. She is from KZN. She joined us as well much earlier, around about Easter time this year, April this year, and also in only 3 or 4 months, she's already beating our expectations. So we're not exactly sure of how much is going to collect this month of that 12,000 Rand, but let's say she earns 9,000 out of that 12,000. We said you're only going to be at that level after a year. She's there in 4 months. Okay? Again, I say, why is that? Because she's not doing the 3+2, she's doing a lot more, and she's very focused and she's very committed at what she does. Siyabonga, also from KZN, similar, joined in February, by June, earning close on 5,000 Rand. So what I'm saying is, you know, our example is there, but these are real life people. We feel that it's a fair example. It is doable because here are people that are doing it. And then we've got another example, Dani. He's been with us a little bit longer. So he's been with us from the beginning. So February last year, he joined us, but he's earning now close to 20,000 Rand a month. Okay, he's got a lot of experience. He knows what he's doing, but you can see the effort and the energy that he puts in is now rewarding him. And also what I want to show you is that this grows month after month after month. Your earnings can continue to grow as you put the effort in. Okay, so it's not just them. We've got a lot of our wealth engineers who have come and told their story. So if you want to listen to any of the testimony of the people, these are the real people that are involved in the business. You're welcome to go to our YouTube channel. We have a special every month called Tell All Tuesdays, where the wealth engineers come and tell their stories. Go and listen to those stories. I think the one thing that they will all tell you that is in common is that this wasn't easy. You know, I didn't come here and within 6 months I was earning a lot of money without work. It was work. But as you can see, the rewards that some people are earning are really worth the time and effort they're putting in. So then what if you say, well, I've never done this before, I still don't know what I need to do. Okay, I like the idea. How will I learn how to do what DuePoint requires? So the first thing we say is, all you need to be is teachable. If you are able to be taught, we can teach you. The person that has introduced you here today, your lead wealth engineer, they can help you, they can teach you what they've learned. But to motivate you, to make sure that you're doing the right behavior, we've also developed our XP rewards program. So think of this as our training program. If you do these things, these behaviors that we believe are going to help you grow your channel, and it's simple things, coming to a presentation, watching a presentation on our live stream, bringing guests, all of those behaviors we know are important to help you grow your channel, and we will reward you with what we call XP points. Okay, they're just experience points, and it will indicate on how experienced you are as a wealth engineer. So there's a whole lot of things that we want you to do because we know that those things will help grow your channel. Okay, but over and above that, this is not just the training program. We want to keep you motivated and incentivize you to do these things because we know how important they are to keep your channel growing. So we've developed this XP rewards program. If you earn that level of XP through the things that you need to do, and your channel size grows, so now you get the extra benefits. Think of this as the bonuses. It starts with a few small cash rewards, and then we start giving you the tools to help grow your business. So in the beginning, make sure you're on the right track. You'll get some small cash bonuses. They're once off. Then, as we say, you're going to start running out of people to speak to. Then we'll give you the tools to overcome that hurdle. So some of the tools that we give you, a lightning USB memory stick. So this is one of the few memory sticks that's going to plug into any device. So we always say whether it's Apple, Android, Banana, if it's a TV, if it's a smartphone, if it's a PC, if it's a laptop, you can plug this device in. On that device, we put a whole lot of our videos. So it's a great way to introduce people to DuePoint. Say, watch this video, tell us what you think. We will give that to you for free. It costs over 1,000 Rand. We have to import them from the US. We will give that to you for free at rank 9. Sorry, at rank 5. If you get to rank 7, we're going to give you these fantastic 12,500 Rand business cards. Okay, why is that a fantastic tool? Because when you give someone that business card, they are going to take you seriously. Okay, No one in their personal capacity will ever spend 12,500 rand on business cards to prove to people what they do. We are going to give you those business cards for the work that you do as a reward, and that is a tool that is going to help you grow your channel. And then it keeps growing and growing. If you get to rank 9, okay, we will invite you to our annual training conference. And this is not at the caravan park down the road. We are going to take you to Mauritius, okay? So, and this is an annual reward. So all of the others are once-offs. If you get to rank 9, we will take you every year, as long as you maintain your channel size above a certain number, we will take you with us to Mauritius for the annual training conference. So I'm going to show you a short video of what that looks like. Okay, so isn't that fantastic? An annual conference to Mauritius. So if you're not quite convinced yet, I still challenge you, go back to your boss now when you get back to the office and say, look, please will you put in an incentive program where we can go every year to Mauritius. So what do you think how do you think that's going to turn out? No, it's not. Okay, but here we have an opportunity for the time and effort that you put in here with us at DuePoint, you will be able to go on that conference. So we already have 4 families joining us. So we're saying, who's going to be the next rank 9? We've still got a lot of, well, we're running out of time for this year because we're going to most probably run the cutoff October, November because we're taking the people in December. But as I said, it's every year. Every year we run this, and you have the opportunity. If you don't make it this year, you've got next year. And then after rank 9, we've had one person who's worked their one couple who've worked their way up to rank 11, and they've got themselves a brand new car. So what is the best thing about this car is at the end of the month it doesn't come with a debit order. So it's your car, we pay for it, we give it to you. We don't put DuePoint stickers or branding. We don't give it to you for a month or 2 months and then take it away. It's your car, and it's a great benefit for you. Okay, so over and above those wealth quests that we have in the set program, every month we run a new challenge. Okay, as I said, it's the behavior that we want to create, and every month you get a new challenge to try and conquer. If you can conquer the wealth quest, every month there's great rewards for you. So this month's wealth quest is if you can add 2 qualified wealth engineers on your first point and make sure that you don't have any cancellations, you can earn yourself an iPad. So everything around these wealth quests have a reason and a plan. Why do we want you to add 2 new people? Because we want you to encourage new activity. That's the way your channel is going to grow, is by adding people. So we want to challenge you. This month, add 2 new people, but not just to get them qualified. So what does that mean? They need to have their 3 people as well. So that's the challenge. But also persistency. If you want this business to be sustainable, you need to find those people that consistently and regularly pay. And that's why we don't want any people to cancel within your channel. So we set this challenge, and you have the opportunity to earn yourself a brand new iPad. And we've had a lot of these wealth quests now. Some people join the business in their first month, they're able to beat the wealth quest. They've earned themselves iPhones, iPads, smart TVs, cash, mobile data bundles. Go and have a look in our display case outside, and you can see all the fantastic returns the people have been able to get from the monthly wealth quests. So also just about our wealth quests, it's not a competition. Okay, so it's not we're going to take the wealth engineers that we like the most, we're going to take them to Mauritius. It doesn't work like that. Everyone who earns and beats the quest gets the reward. So it's not a competition, and as I said, it's going to drive the right behavior. So you're never going to see on the wealth quest, or we're never going to run a wealth quest, spam 100 people on Facebook. Okay, it's never going to happen, because that's not the behavior that we want. So also, if you're thinking about, I don't know what I need to do in this business, start looking at the wealth quests we've been running. Start looking at those XP reward quests that we've got for you. Those are the behaviors that we want you to do. So you're not going to find anything about Facebook on there, because we don't believe Facebook is going to be the successful method for you to go and recruit new people. Okay, so just again to touch on how we afford to pay the returns and rewards. If we took the traditional approach, we have to get new customers. That is the purpose of the DuePoint division, direct marketing and direct selling for Constantia. We want to reach new customers for Constantia. We could have gone the traditional route, spending millions and millions of rands every month on advertising, getting new TV commercials, billboards, because that's what it's going to take. Radio adverts, that's what it's going to take for us to reach new customers. And what do we know? That's very expensive, and it's very ineffective. What do we know is the most successful way of marketing is word of mouth. So that's why we've developed the DuePoint system. That advertising budget that the insurance industry spends, we don't want to spend on the traditional partners. We would rather pay to you as our wealth engineers. It's as simple as that. Let me just quickly tell you about the products that we have. I've mentioned that we are Constantia Insurance Company. We do have 3 fantastic products. Our first product you can think of as our investment product. So for $2.99 a month, we will invest 100 Rand of that into a tax-free savings account with Sanlam for you. That is your money. You can withdraw it with at any time. You know, it is a tax-free savings account, so just look at the rules around a tax-free savings account. But that is your money that you are able to accumulate every month. That is a savings and investment for you. But we also want you to reach your goals. There's no point in you joining us here in DuePoint. Something happens to you next month, you haven't reached your financial freedom goal. If you happen to die by accident while you have a product, you have the Access Wealth product with us here at DuePoint, we're going to pay 110,000 Rand to your beneficiaries. So it's a personal accident cover. If you die by accident while you have this product, we will pay back your investment, plus we will add 110,000 Rand in insurance cover. Our next product is a pure insurance product. So if the 110,000 Rand cover is not enough for you, maybe you're the main breadwinner, you've got a bond. If you had to die, who's going to look after your family? Who's going to pay off all your debt? Maybe you need a bit more cover. So the Wealth Guard product for 274 a month gives you 1.1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. So if you die by accident while you have this product, we will pay your beneficiaries 1.1 million Rand. I think that cover is fantastic. The terms and conditions are the same with this and the Access Wealth. There's no medicals required. There's no waiting period. There's no maximum age limit. But all the terms and conditions are available on our website. And then our last product, we have what we call the Wealth Points product. This is our discount. This is our shoppers, our buyers club with our discount club. If for $274 a month, it gives you access to the club, and we have a whole range of partners that will give you fantastic discounts. So we've got partners that will give you discounted Wi-Fi data, buy one, get one free vouchers in the Entertainer, Eagle Ford. We are able to give you vouchers at a discount to a lot of online retail stores, Yuppie Chef, Take-A-Lot. It's been voted the best online store in South Africa. We will able to give you Take-A-Lot vouchers at a discount. Then we've got a whole lot of other product suppliers there, Hirsch's, Checkers. These are the things that you're going to spend on a monthly basis anyway. So a lot of people, they use this product. Maybe they buy the ShopRite vouchers, Checkers, the ShopRite Checkers vouchers through us at a discount, and then month on month they use those vouchers to pay for their groceries. Some people save up at the end of the year. They buy some Take-A-Lot vouchers, do all their Christmas shopping online, some fantastic gifts and gadgets for their family. So there's a lot of ways to use this product, but some fantastic rewards and discounts by being a Wealth Point member. So with all of our products, we say we give you access to the DuePoint system. So always remember there's this income earning opportunity that comes along with all of these products. We really believe we've got a team that can help you grow your channel. We believe we've got state-of-the-art technology and the support to help you grow. So we've got the live streams. Everything is electronic. As I said, we've got a mobile app. So now your business is in your pocket. Everywhere you go, this is 24-hour a day, 7 days a week business. As long as you've got an internet connection or a smartphone, you can sign people up on your phone, on the app, on a computer. There's no paper-based applications. You can do it at any time of the day. If you can't make the presentations here at the head office, as I said, you can watch all of the presentations that we do are live streamed on YouTube. If you can't watch the live stream, the recordings are also available on YouTube. As I said, everything is open and available and transparent here at DuePoint. If you want to go and look at what we do and do a bit more research, I really encourage you go to our YouTube channel. There's a lot of our training material, a lot of our testimonies from our wealth engineers. All of that is available for you. So this is really the decision time. And the decision is not really, am I going to join DuePoint or I'm not going to join DuePoint? The decision is really, am I going to be committed to changing my life? Okay? I think the DuePoint opportunity and everything that we've put together, I think that's a no-brainer. If you're not interested in joining that, then I think there's not really a better opportunity. The decision you have to make is, am I going to be committed to see this through and stick through the hard times and change my circumstances? We've built the system to give people the opportunity to change their circumstances. So if you have any questions, we will be available. But if you would like to join, you can do it. In the offices here, there are some iPads available. You can speak to your wealth engineer. They can sign you up now. Just go and read the terms and conditions on our website. As I said, it's not that we're trying to hide anything. We just don't have time in the presentation to cover everything. But everything is transparent. Everything is available on our website. Register yourself as a wealth engineer and then start applying your goals to growing your channel. As I said, following the 3+2 formula, 2 people every month. Maybe that means you have to invite 5 people to get 2 people to join. Maybe you need to invite 10 people to get 2 people to join. That's something that you must go and strategize and say, how much time am I going to commit? Am I going to come every Saturday? Am I going to invite 5 people every Saturday? Am I going to come every day of the week? Am I going to invite 1 person for every day of the week? That's something that you must speak to the person that introduced you. Start setting a plan, start setting a goal, and then start building your channel. We also have some merchandise available. This is not really a profit center. We don't make money off of the merchandise, but we believe these are fantastic tools to help you grow your channel. Business cards, high quality, same standard for all of our wealth engineers. We've got USB memory sticks. We know data is an issue in this country. That's why we have the USB memory sticks with our videos on. That's why we have wealth quests that reward you with data. That's why we have Always On as a data partner. So we're really trying to get over, this is an online business, but we know data is an issue. Our videos are available on the USB memory sticks. We've got pens. If you are an earning DuePoint member, get yourself a badge. That separates you from everyone else. Once you're earning, get yourself the badge, and you can differentiate yourself from the other people here. As I said, everything is available on YouTube. You can also download our apps. So that's all I have to say. I will be available for any questions that you have. But as I said, we really believe this is a fantastic opportunity. Go out, tell everyone about DuePoint, and start growing your channel, start changing your financial circumstances. Thank you very much.